What is up, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have got some really awesome behind the scenes information for you. Specifically, I'm going to tell you exactly how I hire freelance writers. So what exactly do I look for? What am I basing that decision on? All that kind of stuff is what you are going to learn in this video. Now, if you're new around here, hello and welcome. My name is Jordan from writingrevolt.com, where I share freelance writing, copywriting, and blog post writing advice. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more awesome videos just like this one, and if you want to see exactly how clients make their hiring decisions, just keep watching. So I've been in business for a while, over 6 years at this point, which is crazy to think about. For those of you who have been following me throughout my journey, let me know when you joined in on that. Have you been around here since like the 2016 and 17 days? Are you a new subscriber? Let me know because I would love to hear about it. But anyway, over the years, I have hired a lot of freelancers, including writers, musicians, graphic designers, video editing, all kinds of things I have outsourced. So keep in mind that everything in this video today is coming straight from a client. And it's also coming from my experience of getting hired a lot as a freelance writer and seeing why clients are making the hiring decisions that they are making. It all comes down to 3 things. So let's jump in right now with number 1, which is trust signals. So if you've been around here for a while and you're familiar with what I teach, you know that I always talk about a client has to trust you before they will hire you. That means you need to have trust signals all over your freelance writer website, your social profiles, etc. But the 3 top trust signals specifically that you need are testimonials / reviews. So pretty straightforward what that is. If you've ever seen a testimonial with a little picture and then a quote from a client saying they loved your work, or even better, they got X and Y results from your work, that is basically solid gold when it comes to building trust and getting paid more and getting consistent clients. The next type of trust signal is your portfolio pieces. So basically, what writing samples do you have on your website? Are they niche relevant? Extremely important that they are, by the way. And are they representative of the type of content you would write for the client who is looking at your portfolio and thinking about whether or not they would hire you? Super important to have those pieces on point. Even if you self-publish them, that is totally fine. I've got a guide to how to set up your freelance writer website as a total beginner. I'll throw it above my head, so check it out. Another must-have trust signal is an amazing freelance writer website that is optimized for your specific niche. Yes, that means you absolutely have to have a custom domain, your business name or yourname.com, not yourname.wix.com or anything like that looks so amateur and unprofessional. You don't want to do that. You have to have this trust signal. And if you aren't willing to invest a little bit in yourself, you cannot expect clients to invest in you. So super important that you have this trust signal. Again, I'll throw my free tutorial for you up above my head as well as down in the description box below. So no excuses. Go check that out and go start making your site right now. If you don't have one, if you don't know how to do it, that is okay. This guide will help you get started. Action creates momentum and momentum builds on itself, and that is going to be what you need to succeed. So don't wait around. Go ahead and click over and take action if you don't have a site that you are super confident in. Because remember, doing it and doing it the right way are 2 totally different things. You can have a portfolio site and it does nothing for you, and you can have a portfolio site and it does all the heavy lifting for your sales. That is the difference in doing something and doing it the right way. So make sure you're thinking about that as you set up your marketing. All right, you got trust signals, so what is next? The answer is niche specialization. If you've been around my community for any amount of time, you know that I stress this so heavily because it's so important, and over my years and years of coaching writers, being a writer, hiring writers, this is the number 1 thing that you need to do because it impacts every single aspect of your marketing and the writing you do, and it's what is going to set you up for longevity and profitability in your career. Clients will trust you if they look at your marketing and say, this person is not just a maybe fit or an okay fit, they are the perfect fit for me, and they are speaking directly to my pain points. They know their shit when it comes to this exact topic. Niche specialization is so powerful that it allowed me to get hired as a total beginner after I lost my shitty full-time job back in 2015, and I've even hired people solely based on their niche specialization, even when they were just starting out, because it made me trust them. So I want you to really think about that. Let that sink in. If you aren't sure where to start with choosing a niche, make sure to grab my 101 Profitable Niches guide. It is totally free. I'll throw it up above my head as well as down below in the description box so you absolutely cannot miss it. Make sure to grab that because it's so much more than just a list. It actually breaks down the details of certain niches in my niche spotlight sections and tells you a little bit about some of the niches. So it's not just this list of topics, right? It actually is way more helpful than that. So I definitely recommend go grab that now and check it out and get your niche on point. The number 3 thing that clients are looking for is soft skills. This may be surprising to hear me talk about because you guys know I love to teach the practical marketing step-by-step side of things, but soft skills are actually super important. I am working with a developer right now in my business who just fucking knocks it out of the park when it comes to this stuff. He is excellent with time management. He actually reminds me of deadlines more than I remember them for my own project that I hired him for. He's always very friendly, he's always on time, and he communicates really well and also gives me advice on things that I could improve in my business concerning the project that he's working on. Now, does this mean that if you were just starting out and you have like your first ever client, you have to go above and beyond and do all this crazy shit for them? No, it doesn't necessarily mean that. You have to keep in mind what you are getting paid, and if you are offering those high level services, make sure you are charging a lot. Make sure you're charging accordingly, because let me tell you, if you are a freelancer who can get the job done right, on time, while being a pleasure to work with, you are basically a fucking unicorn. Like seriously, who can hit all 3 of those points consistently. So if you are, not only is that going to allow you to build trust with clients, but it is going to allow you to charge basically whatever you want. Not literally whatever you want, but you know, like you're going to be able to charge really well and no one's going to bat an eye because it is worth it. Not only are you doing it right, you are making it easy for them by getting it done on time and by being a pleasure to work with. Again, that is super rare for someone to have all of those qualities. So if that is you, I'm telling you right now, it's time to raise your rates. I needed to raise my rates honestly way before I did, and by way more. So please don't be afraid to do that, especially if you are hitting those 3 points. Make sure you are charging accordingly. Super important. And at first, soft skills are kind of like a bonus thing, but yeah, soft skills are really great. Just having those things like time management and friendliness, because that's what's going to get you referrals. Clients who are just coming to you because they were referred to you by someone because of how awesome it was working with you. And if you have those soft skills, you will likely get to a point in your business where like 80-90% of your work is coming from referrals. And if you have those soft skills and charge accordingly, it can only really do good things for your business. You will get so many more referrals coming in and make your life as a freelance writer so much easier and more enjoyable. So yeah, those are really the top 3 things I look for. Trust signals, like does this person have a pro website? Are they taking themselves seriously? Can I trust them based on their website? Do they have a custom domain, etc.? Niche specialization, of course, having a profitable freelance writing niche is so important. And also those soft skills, because you want to work with someone who makes your life way easier, not super fucking difficult because you're chasing them down because they missed deadlines or you're having an unpleasant email conversation with them, right? Nobody wants to deal with that. So that's why those soft skills are so incredibly important. And so if you can master these 3 things, you're going to be well on your way to being a top paid freelance writer. Now, if you want to learn how to start freelance writing with 0 experience as a total beginner and start getting clients and make your first 1K in the next 45 days or less, you need to go sign up for my free class, because that is exactly what you will learn. It is the 3 steps to 1K in 45 days or less. Thousands of writers have taken this class, and I've heard from so many of you that you are getting clients based on what you learned. So I love to hear that. And if you haven't taken it, you need to get in there now so you can start learning and start getting those clients that you want. I will leave the link for that down in the description box as well as above my head and in the pinned comments, so you absolutely cannot miss it. And keep in mind that I have so many helpful links in every single video down in the description box. There's a link for a discount on your custom domain for your site, a writing portfolio tutorial link, another free class link. There's just so much good shit down there. So I recommend going down there and picking the one thing you need help with the most, right? If you want to learn how to get started, take the free masterclass. If you already know how to get started but you need to make your portfolio, look at that tutorial. I don't want you to click on a bunch of different shit and then just get overwhelmed and not take any action. So find the one thing you need the most help with, head down there below and click the free resource that I have for you to help with that one specific thing. That is all for now, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, I would so appreciate it if you hit the like button, because it really helps my channel. Be sure to also subscribe if you want to catch my future videos so you don't miss out on any videos. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified. And that is all for now, my friends. I will see you in the next video.